Stopping a morning blood sugar spike starts the moment you wake up and long before you take your first bite of toast or cereal. Today I'm going to show you how one simple adjustment to your breakfast sequence can prevent your glucose from soaring into the danger zone before noon. Many seniors find that their highest readings of the day happen 2 hours after breakfast, even when they think they are eating healthy grains, and this uncertainty can make you feel like you are losing the battle against your A1C. I remember a man named Robert, who is 71 years old, who followed a strict diet, but consistently saw his blood sugar jump from 110 to 190 every single morning after his bowl of oatmeal. He was deeply worried that these sharp spikes were damaging his kidneys and his vision, and he felt that the standard advice he received about heart-healthy cereals was actually the very thing causing his metabolic distress. Your doctor might have been telling you that a high-carbohydrate breakfast is necessary for energy, but for many seniors, this early morning glucose load is simply too much for the pancreas to handle after a night of fasting. Before we dive in, drop a comment telling me your age and where you're watching from, as I want to know my community more. 1. Starting your breakfast with a protein-first rule is a foundational habit for anyone over 60 because it changes the chemistry of how your stomach processes the rest of your meal. When you consume a high-quality protein, such as a boiled egg, a piece of smoked salmon, or a serving of plain Greek yogurt, before you touch any bread or fruit, you are signaling your body to release a hormone called glucagon-like peptide, 1. This hormone slows down the rate at which your stomach empties its contents into the small intestine, which acts as a natural brake for any sugars that follow. For seniors, this is vital because our bodies often have a delayed insulin response in the morning due to natural hormonal shifts that occur during sleep. By putting protein into your system first, you ensure that the glucose from your meal enters your bloodstream in a slow, manageable trickle rather than a sudden flood. Recent studies have indicated that eating protein and vegetables before carbohydrates can reduce post-meal glucose spikes by as much as 40% in older adults with type 2 diabetes. This is a very practical and direct way to manage your health at home because it doesn't require you to give up your favorite foods, only to change the order in which you eat them. Most older adults can try this safely because it is a gentle adjustment to your existing routine that is easy on the digestive system. Taking this step helps ensure that your blood sugar remains stable throughout the morning hours. Using the protein-first method is a simple habit that supports your long-term A1C goals without requiring a restrictive or complicated diet plan. Many seniors find that this approach helps them feel much fuller for longer, which prevents the mid-morning hunger that often leads to reaching for sugary snacks or biscuits. When your blood sugar stays level after breakfast, you avoid the energy crash that causes fatigue and irritability later in the day. This is an important consideration because maintaining consistent energy levels allows you to stay active and engaged with your family and hobbies. By focusing on a habit that provides immediate glucose stabilization, you are taking a proactive approach to your diabetes management that is both factual and easy to follow. Most older adults find that these types of structural changes to their meals are much more sustainable than trying to rely on willpower alone. Consistently prioritizing protein at the very start of your breakfast is an evidence-based way to keep your fasting and post-meal numbers within a healthy range. 2. Diluted apple cider vinegar taken approximately 15 minutes before your breakfast is a powerful tool that helps improve your insulin sensitivity for the rest of the day. The acetic acid found in the vinegar interferes with the enzymes that break down starches, which means that a portion of the carbohydrates you eat at breakfast may pass through your system without being fully absorbed as sugar. For a person over 60, this is an excellent way to blunt the impact of a piece of whole grain toast or a small serving of fruit. Vinegar also encourages your muscles to take up glucose more efficiently, acting as a natural sensitizer for your cells. This is a very cost-effective and simple habit that most older adults can incorporate into their morning routine using a basic pantry staple. You can simply mix 1 tablespoon of vinegar into a large glass of water and drink it through a straw to protect your tooth enamel, or even mix it into a small amount of savory salad. Recent clinical trials have shown that seniors who consume vinegar before a starch-heavy meal have significantly lower glucose and insulin levels compared to those who do not. This works because it helps the body manage energy in a more measured way, reducing the stress on your pancreas during the most metabolic sensitive time of the day. This habit is a reliable way to add an extra layer of protection to your morning routine and helps to prevent the roller coaster effect of rising and falling sugar levels. For seniors who are concerned about their morning readings, vinegar can act as a stabilizing force that keeps those numbers from reaching dangerous peaks. It is a very direct and factual approach to nutrition that relies on the basic science of enzyme inhibition and cellular signaling. Most seniors find that once they get used to the habit, it becomes a refreshing part of their morning ritual that provides a sense of control over their health. It is also a very low-calorie addition to your diet, which supports healthy weight management, another key factor in maintaining long-term glucose balance. Keeping your carbohydrate breakdown under control is a key part of maintaining a stable metabolic profile as you age. This fits into any routine and is a safe way for most people over 60 to take more ownership of their daily health outcomes. 3. Replacing sweet breakfast options with savory ones is one of the most effective ways for seniors to stop blood sugar spikes in their tracks. Traditional breakfast foods like muffins, sweetened cereals, pancakes, or even high-sugar fruits can cause a massive influx of glucose at a time when your body is already dealing with the dawn phenomenon, rise in blood sugar. By shifting your mindset towards savory meals, such as an omelet with spinach, avocado on a high-fiber seed cracker, or even a small portion of leftover chicken and vegetables, you're providing your body with complex nutrients that take much longer to digest. For adults over 60, this shift is crucial because it eliminates the hidden sugars that are often found in healthy breakfast bars and flavored yogurts. Savory breakfasts are typically higher in healthy fats and proteins, which provide a steady source of fuel that doesn't trigger a large insulin response. This is a very factual and straightforward way to improve your health, and it doesn't involve any complex calculations or restrictive dieting. You can simply look for ways to include more vegetables and lean proteins in your first meal of the day to keep your blood sugar on an even keel. Focusing on savory flavors is a very senior-friendly strategy because it focuses on nutrient density and lasting satiety rather than temporary energy bursts. Many seniors find that when they stop eating sweet foods for breakfast, their cravings for sugar throughout the rest of the day significantly diminish. This is a change you can make right in your own kitchen by choosing whole, unprocessed ingredients that provide a variety of vitamins and minerals. By slowing down the absorption of sugar right from the start of the day, you're taking the pressure off your endocrine system and allowing your body to manage its energy more naturally. Savory meals are often much richer in fiber, which we know is a true ally in the fight against insulin resistance and high A1C levels. Keeping your glucose stable in the morning also supports your cognitive function and mood, which are vital considerations for maintaining a high quality of life after 60. This is a simple, everyday habit that leads to profound long-term benefits for your metabolic health. 4. Hydrating with a minimum of 16 ounces of plain water before you consume any food or caffeine is a direct way to dilute the concentrated glucose in your bloodstream. When you wake up, your body is naturally in a state of mild dehydration after several hours of sleep, which causes the sugar in your blood to appear more concentrated on a test. For seniors, this can lead to an artificially high fasting reading and a more dramatic spike once you start eating. Drinking water first thing in the morning helps your kidneys flush out any excess sugar that may have accumulated overnight and prepares your digestive system for the meal ahead. It is a very simple and free way to support your body's natural regulation systems without needing to buy expensive supplements. Most older adults can try this safely by keeping a glass of water on their nightstand and finishing it before they even head to the kitchen. Recent health guidelines suggest that staying well hydrated is one of the easiest ways to improve insulin sensitivity, as water is necessary for almost every chemical reaction involving glucose metabolism. This is a fact-based strategy that requires no special equipment, just a commitment to a new morning ritual. Maintaining proper hydration before breakfast is a fundamental habit that supports every other effort you are making to control your diabetes or prediabetes. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense approach to health that anyone can implement starting tomorrow morning. Many seniors find that they feel more alert and have fewer morning headaches when they prioritize water intake, which makes it easier to make healthy food choices during the day. Water is the essential medium for transporting insulin and glucose to your cells, and providing your body with enough fluid ensures that these processes can happen as efficiently as possible. This is a very direct and factual piece of advice that fits into any lifestyle and is easy on the joints. Drinking water is a safe and effective way to support your body's natural detoxification and regulation systems from the moment you wake up. Keeping your blood sugar diluted and your system functioning well is a vital part of aging gracefully and staying in control of your metabolic health. 5. Incorporating soluble fiber supplements, such as psyllium husk or ground flax seeds, into your morning routine can create a physical barrier that slows down glucose absorption. When these fibers are mixed with water or stirred into a small portion of unsweetened yogurt, they expand to form a gel-like substance in your digestive tract. For a senior over 60, this gel acts as a trap for sugar molecules, ensuring they are released into the blood over a period of hours rather than minutes. This prevents the sharp mountain peaks on a continuous glucose monitor and replaces them with a much lower, flatter curve. Fiber also helps to lower cholesterol levels and supports digestive regularity, which are two common health concerns for adults in this age group. This is a very practical and direct way to manage your health at home because these fibers are affordable and easy to find at any grocery store. Recent scientific studies have shown that consistent use of soluble fiber at breakfast can lower overall A1C levels by helping to manage the most difficult meal of the day. This is a senior-friendly habit because it requires very little preparation and can be customized to suit your taste and digestive comfort. Using fiber as a buffer for your breakfast is a very factual and evidence-based approach to metabolic health that relies on the physical properties of plant matter. Many people over 60 find that this method helps them feel much more satisfied and less likely to overeat during their lunch hour. Because the fiber slows down the entire digestive process, you get a much more consistent release of energy, which helps to avoid the brain fog that can come with high blood sugar. This is easy on the digestive system when started in small amounts and fits into almost any morning routine. For many older adults, this provides a simple way to upgrade their breakfast without needing to learn complex new recipes. By creating this physical barrier in your gut, you're giving your body a better chance to maintain a balanced state while you go about your morning activities. This habit is especially beneficial for those who find it difficult to give up certain carbohydrate sources but want to minimize their impact on their glucose levels. 6. Healthy fats, such as those found in walnuts, chia seeds, or avocado, should be a mandatory part of a senior's breakfast to ensure long-term glucose stability. Fats have a unique ability to slow down gastric emptying even more effectively than protein, which means they provide the ultimate buffer against blood sugar spikes. When you add a few walnut halves to your morning meal or spread some avocado on a high-fiber cracker, you are ensuring that your energy levels will remain stable for several hours. For seniors over 60, these healthy fats also provide essential omega-3 fatty acids that support brain health and reduce systemic inflammation, which is a major driver of insulin resistance. This is a very direct and factual way to improve your breakfast quality without adding sugar or processed chemicals. Most older adults find that adding healthy fats makes their breakfast much more enjoyable and gourmet, which helps with staying consistent over the long term. Recent research has shown that including monounsaturated fats at breakfast can improve the body's glucose response not just for that meal, but for the entire day. Integrating healthy fats into your first meal of the day is a practical way to manage your hormones and protect your cardiovascular health. It is a simple concept that relies on the basic science of how different nutrients exit the stomach. Fats take the longest to process, so they act as a natural regulator for your metabolism. This is especially important for seniors who may have a more sensitive glucose response than they did in their younger years. These foods are also rich in vitamin E and antioxidants that support skin and eye health, providing multiple benefits in one small serving. You can try this safely and easily at home, and it is a habit that fits seamlessly into most dietary patterns. By choosing high-quality fats, you are giving your body the fuel it needs to maintain a healthy A1C and a strong, resilient system. This is a direct and effective strategy for anyone over 60 looking to wake up and stay in a healthy blood sugar range. 7. Magnesium is a vital mineral that is often missing from a senior's breakfast, yet it is essential for the activation of insulin receptors throughout the body. Many adults over 60 are chronically low in magnesium, which can lead to sticky blood sugar that won't come down even with medication. Including magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, or a small handful of almonds in your breakfast can help ensure that your cells are ready to receive the glucose from your meal. Magnesium acts like a key that helps the insulin unlock your cells, allowing the sugar to move out of the blood and where it can be used for energy. This is a very direct and factual way to support your pancreas and your metabolism right at the start of the day. Most older adults can easily sprinkle these seeds onto their breakfast or eat them as a small side to their main dish. Recent studies have highlighted that higher magnesium intake is consistently linked to better fasting glucose levels and a lower risk of developing complications from type 2 diabetes. This is a senior-friendly habit because it is easy on the joints and provides a wide range of other health benefits, including better muscle function and heart health. Ensuring you have enough magnesium in the morning is a cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle for anyone over 60 who is serious about their blood sugar. Because it helps with both enzyme function and nerve signaling, it provides a comprehensive benefit for your entire metabolic system. Many people find that they feel more relaxed and have more steady energy when they prioritize magnesium-rich foods in their diet. This is easy to do at home and fits into a routine that focuses on simple, whole food nutrition. By supporting the biochemical pathways that manage sugar, you're giving your body the best possible chance to regulate itself during the day. Magnesium is a quiet but powerful ally in the journey toward a lower A1C and better overall health. This is a practical and evidence-based way to use minerals to your advantage every single morning. 8. Understanding the dawn phenomenon is critical for seniors because it explains why your blood sugar might be high before you even eat anything. During the early morning hours, usually between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., your body releases a surge of hormones like cortisol and growth hormone to help you wake up and have energy for the day. These hormones signal the liver to release stored sugar into the bloodstream, which can cause a significant spike in people whose insulin isn't working perfectly. For a senior over 60, this means you are starting your breakfast with a glucose head start, making it even more important to follow the stabilization tips we have discussed. Knowing that this rise is a natural biological process can help reduce the stress and anxiety that often comes with seeing a high morning number. This factual approach allows you to make informed decisions about your breakfast timing and composition rather than feeling discouraged by your readings. Most older adults can manage this by not waiting too long to eat after waking up, as a small, protein-rich meal can actually signal the liver to stop releasing its own sugar. Managing the dawn phenomenon is a key part of long-term glucose control for seniors, as it prevents your levels from staying elevated for the entire first half of the day. It is a very direct and practical area of focus that can yield immediate improvements in your daily logs when you understand the why behind your numbers. By staying calm and focusing on the facts of human physiology, you can adjust your habits to work with your body's morning rhythms. This is a senior-friendly approach because it encourages self-awareness and gentle routine changes within a safe, scientific framework. Many people find that once they understand the role of the liver in their morning readings, they feel more empowered to take the necessary steps to manage it. This is easy to do at home and fits into a lifestyle that prioritizes consistency and data-driven health choices. By addressing these early morning biological processes, you are taking a major step toward achieving your A1C goals. 9. The temperature of your breakfast starches can actually change how they affect your blood sugar through a process called retrogradation. If you prefer to have a starch like a small portion of potatoes or specific grains at breakfast, cooking them the night before and letting them cool in the refrigerator creates resistant starch. This type of starch is not fully broken down into sugar in your small intestine, meaning it has a much lower impact on your glucose levels the next morning. For a senior over 60, this is a very clever and simple kitchen trick that allows you to enjoy traditional foods with a fraction of the metabolic cost. You can even gently reheat these starches the next morning, as the resistant starch structure remains intact once it has been formed. This is a very factual and scientific way to manage your diet that requires no special ingredients, just a change in how you prepare your food. Recent research has shown that consuming cooled starches can improve insulin sensitivity and support a healthier gut microbiome in older adults. This is a very practical habit that fits into any lifestyle and helps you get more value out of every meal you prepare. Using resistant starch is a gentle way to manage your glucose without feeling like you are constantly depriving yourself of the foods you are used to. Many people over 60 find that this method helps them feel more satisfied and provides a steady source of energy that lasts through the morning. Because the starch is digested more slowly, the release of glucose into your bloodstream is controlled and predictable, which is exactly what your body needs to stay in balance. This is easy on the digestive system and is a safe way for almost anyone to try a new dietary strategy at home. By focusing on the structural quality of your carbohydrates, you are giving your body a better chance to maintain a healthy glucose curve. This habit is especially beneficial for those who find that their blood sugar is particularly sensitive to starches in the morning. 10. Timing your morning movement to occur shortly after you finish breakfast is one of the most powerful ways to mop up any excess sugar that has entered your blood. For seniors, even 10 to 15 minutes of light, joint-friendly activity, like a gentle walk around the house or some seated stretches, can activate the GLUT4 transporters in your muscles. These transporters allow your muscles to take in sugar from the blood without needing extra insulin, which directly lowers your post-meal spike. This is a very factual and biological strategy that works in real time to protect your health and improve your insulin sensitivity. Most older adults can do this safely and comfortably at home, and it doesn't require any special equipment or intense effort. Recent clinical studies have shown that a short walk after a meal is significantly more effective at lowering blood sugar than a long workout at other times of the day. This is a senior-friendly habit because it fits easily into a daily routine and provides a great way to clear your mind and start your day with a sense of accomplishment. Taking this small step after breakfast helps ensure that your blood sugar numbers return to a healthy baseline as quickly as possible. Prioritizing a small amount of post-breakfast movement is a practical and effective way to take control of your metabolic health. It is a simple concept that relies on the basic physics of how our bodies use fuel. If you put sugar into your blood, you should give your muscles a reason to use it. This is especially important for seniors who want to maintain their mobility and independence while managing their A1C levels. These light activities also support your circulation and heart health, providing multiple benefits in just a few minutes of your time. You can try this safely and easily every single day, and it is a habit that can be adapted to any fitness level. By focusing on this active recovery after your meal, you're giving your body the support it needs to stay balanced and resilient. This is a direct and evidence-based strategy for anyone over 60 looking to see better results on their daily glucose tests. Consistency is the most important part of this habit, as it trains your body to be more efficient at managing energy every single day.